Hello, and welcome to our new webinar. Thank you so much for joining us for this Empire Global Partners webinar, and welcome back to those who have been with us on prior webinars. Today, we will talk about how to build a successful decentralized application in a crypto bear market. If you're new to our webinars, I'm Chris, webinar analyst for Empire Global Partners, and I'm glad to be your virtual guide through this training and to be here to help you as you navigate the IDO world. Before we get started, I wanted to direct your attention to the email address here on the screen, info@empireglobal.partners. This is the best way to get in touch with us about anything we go over here today, and we love hearing from you. We welcome all questions and comments. Please use this email to send your questions. They will come directly to our representatives, who monitor this email 24/7. So I assure you that you will receive a reply to all of your questions quickly and confidentially. For those who do not know us, let us introduce ourselves. Empire Global Partners is an international consultancy firm that has served clients from all over the world, with a network of attorneys, accountants, and consultants who are pioneers in strategic legal planning for online casinos, banking, and cryptocurrency. They represent hundreds of cryptocurrency companies and several cryptocurrency exchanges where top tokens are traded. The creator of this and our other webinars is Lionel Eyrick, the expert on the topic of cryptocurrency at Empire Global Partners. Lionel is well known across the globe as an expert in the cryptocurrency, online gaming, and international business space, representing thousands of companies. Lionel is Senior Managing Counsel for Empire Global Partners, and he is a legal counsel and advisor for hundreds of companies in over 40 countries. All content provided here is for informational purposes only and is not to be substituted for legal advice. A money business is a highly regulated sector, and all steps that you take when considering starting or operating your exchange must comply with the law. The experts at Empire Global Partners have worked with thousands of clients to help them make the right decisions for their particular situation and jurisdiction, and minimize any extra costs or fines that could arise from legal oversight. It is highly recommended to get in touch with your legal team as soon as possible about this process. With inflation surging and concerns about a recession growing over the past 3 months, the price of Bitcoin has fallen from a high of $48,000 to about $20,000. Top investors believe that we are about to see another excruciatingly long period of low prices. Cryptocurrency has had multiple significant decreases in price throughout its history, known by insiders as crypto winners, and by the rest of finance as a bear market. However, due to the industry's expansion and growing Main Street to Wall Street adoption, more is now at risk. Initial coin offerings, or ICOs, were a popular way for entrepreneurs to generate money before the previous crypto winner by selling investors their own tokens. They suffered as coin values fell because they had maintained the majority of their worth in the same pool of assets plus Ether, and their situation got worse when regulators started to crack down on ICOs as comparable to providing investors with unregistered securities. The financial environment is very different this time. Many businesses that emerged from the previous freeze have turned to venture capital fundraising as a more established method of money raising, like non-fungible token and gaming platforms such as Dapper Labs. This means that some of the industry's largest players don't just rely on their crypto assets. They also have sizable cash reserves set aside to help them get through the blizzard as they develop new blockchains or create decentralized media platforms. There is more cryptocurrency use cases and users currently, which has strengthened the sector. For instance, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, for digital art have drawn millions of buyers. Applications for decentralized finance, such as those that allow users to earn interest on deposits, have expanded steadily, yet some have also spectacularly failed. Good examples are Avaris, Drip.com, and Oz.com. Let's see what they are doing. If you've already come up with a company idea and want to establish your own project with a token to finance it, here are some steps you have to do. According to Avaris website, avaristoken.io, Avaris means greed. It is an incredibly lucrative staking D-app that is built on the shoulders of giants. Drawing inspiration from the highly successful T2X platform from the glory days of DeFi, Avaris brings the auction fun and FOMO to the Binance Smart Chain. Avaris is intended to benefit stakeholder parties as much as possible. Avaris is a staking platform that offers the community a wealth of resources for staking and producing a greater profit. Avaris will give users that stake their tokens on the platform 100% gains during a restricted staking window of 300 days. Users can use the loaning and lending system in addition to the staking and dividend pooling systems to gain even more from interactions within the community. On their user-friendly D-app, users will purchase AVC tokens using BNB. They can then use their tokens as collateral to receive interest in AVC and a portion of the BNB payouts from the daily auction room. Users are permitted to place as many stakes as they like for up to 300 days. More interest is earned the longer the stake, and you can also take advantage of staking bonuses along the way. Depending on how many AVC tokens the user has bet, they will earn interest each day. Additionally, they will get dividends paid in BNB. This sum will fluctuate depending on the number of BNB in a lobby each day of their stake, as well as how much of a stake they have. You will make more money if you bet more than other players do. Their verified smart contracts automate and regulate this. When you claim your stakes, then what you can do is restake your Avaris tokens. Avaris offers returns based on BNB with a restricted window of staking of 300 days. Dividend pools in Avaris are used to store BNB tokens that are brought to the auction lobby. The stakers receive token distributions from these dividend pools. According to the number of tokens invested, payouts are distributed to all open stakes from the BNB dividend pool each day. The project has received 28,000 BNB, $6 million, in funding in just 17 days since it began. Early subscribers have already gotten returns. A bear market doesn't matter to Avaris. Let's check DRIP. The main selling point of DRIP Network is its daily ROI promise of 1%. This is made feasible by the protocol's faucet, which is a low-risk, high-reward contract that operates exactly like a high-yield certificate of deposit. A 1% daily ROI, or 365% ROI over a year, will be given to the users that deposit the protocol's native DRIP token in the faucet. Users receive a 10% selling tax in return for putting their tokens in the faucet. To prevent users from continuing to exhaust the system, the protocol caps the maximum payout. They can no longer receive awards after reaching the 365% threshold. The first farm with entirely decentralized ownership is Animal Farm. From the DRIP flagship product, users can earn governance tokens and farm rewards tokens. The DRIP BUSD pair is one of the main farms in Animal Farm. By using the pair locking from Animal Farm, users are rewarded for bringing liquidity to the DRIP network. Due to the surge of users from Animal Farm, this incentive structure makes sure that the DRIP network maintains a substantial decentralized liquidity pool. Additionally, there is a 1% fee for adding DRIP BUSD LP tokens to Animal Farm. This payment is made to the DRIP network tax vault, providing an additional cash flow for the daily ROI. As a result, Animal Farm contributes to the replenishment of DRIP, which is used to pay users their daily ROI. By using a team referral structure, users can additionally reward others for using the faucet. Users must additionally sign up for a team's referral link or enter their wallet address into the Buddy referral system to begin receiving daily ROI. Forex claims that because capital is concentrated in the top accounts, the team referral structure is different from conventional pyramid or multi-level marketing schemes that eventually fail due to their extreme difficulty in remaining viable. Your referrer will receive a bonus when they stake DRIP in the faucet. The bonus will flow to the user above you and finish at the 15th person in the chain, when he stakes DRIP once more. No matter where they fall in the system, everyone receives the same referral incentive. The faucet of the DRIP network is a low-risk, high-reward contract that functions similarly to a high-yield CD. By purchasing DRIP on the platform's exchange page and joining another user's DRIP team, players can take part. By adding DRIP to the faucet contract, users can passively receive a daily return of 1% of their DRIP, maximum payout of 365%, by making consistent contributions, earning rolling incentives, and referring teammates. Players can also increase their profits. The faucet's contract cannot expire and will always be able to give the DRIP that has been awarded, in contrast to many other platforms that promise a continuous daily percent return. Lending to the well-known DEX generates an annual percentage yield, APY, of 30 to 40% for the process. The choice to release Animal Farm version 2 was made for it to work with PancakeSwap's V3 model. DRIP Network is a complex ecosystem on the BNB chain that consists of cutting-edge products to provide consumers with steady revenue. A decentralized financial payment network called Ooze Finance recreates the conventional payment stack on the blockchain. To enable programmable payments and the development of open financial infrastructure, it uses a basket of fiat-pegged stablecoins that are algorithmically stabilized by its reserve currency, Ooze. Ooze Finance is a passive income protocol on the Phantom network. Simply stake your Ooze and an upgradable NFT will be minted for you tied with your deposit. Build a team, recompound your daily interest, upgrade your NFT with liquidity and XP, or simply sell your NFT altogether. Growing wealth in Ooze is more than just one path. According to Ooze Light Paper, it is directly tradable with USDC on the internal DEX on the Ooze website, ooze.finance. Ooze can be sacrificed into the sewer contract to earn a base of 1% daily on your investment. This daily 1% can then be compounded and more earned through referral rewards to grow your deposited amount up to a base of 8 times your investment, withdrawable up to 365% of your deposit amount. All transactions on the Ooze token have a 10% tax except for buying Ooze through the ooze.finance website. The Ooze contract balance, which is maintained by taxes and a decreasing number of tokens due to Ooze tokens being locked in the sewer contract, is used to pay out daily prizes. Users can choose to join either the Order of Slime or the Biopunks. Both the Order of Slime and the Biopunks have the same maximum potential return. Each Ooze deposit is tied to a unique NFT that is transferable and even sellable. Ooze has NFT investments, team building, and an auto-compounding option. The cryptocurrency market has been affected by bear market tendencies, and many dApps are struggling to survive. However, some initiatives have been able to surpass expectations and perform better. All blockchain-based gaming dApps appear to be fully unaffected by the bear cycle. Mark Cuban believes a better focus on applications with utility will pull crypto from its slump, and with so many apps focused on financial technology or collectibles, the launch of a business-focused application would be one of such events that could spark a reversal for markets. So, how do you build successful dApps? Blockchain-based systems let programmers build and execute smart contracts. This is no developer tutorial, but merely steps you need to take to develop dApp in the bear crypto market. Since Ethereum is the first and largest blockchain platform that supports unrestricted code execution, any application can be run on it. The Ethereum blockchain is a distributed infrastructure that enables you to carry out projects using smart contracts, much like the Android and iOS platforms for mobile apps. Decentralization and the creation of smart contracts are two features that call for specialized developer expertise. For this reason, it makes sense to have a developer with experience creating decentralized blockchain applications. You can find talented developers on platforms like Upwork, for example. It is unquestionably a smart idea to outsource larger projects to a skilled development team so that they can do all of the labor-intensive tasks on your behalf. Consider hiring a business to manage your ICO as another option. When you have a clear idea of what your app is, how it will work, and where it will be in the future, you can start producing an excellent white paper to explain your vision to potential investors. Create smart contracts, basic documentation, and marketing campaigns. It is essential for your project's finance. The cryptocurrency industry may appear a little bit saturated, but if you have a solid product, effective communication, and a marketing strategy, that isn't the case. Choose the technology you'll employ and specify your environment. You must decide precisely what technology you will apply to these crucial development areas: database, frameworks, hosting, front-end contracts, contracts programming language, operating systems, APIs, and development server. Always try to code in a language that your entire development team is comfortable with. The smart contract programming language on Ethereum is called Solidity. It is akin to the object-oriented programming language that employs class and methods and was built on top of the EVM. It's important to keep in mind when deploying your app to the blockchain that any smart contract code you publish there will be permanently and irrevocably recorded there. Even while adding new blocks to the chain allows you to overwrite the previous code, you should always double-check your code before deploying. Make sure to only fully launch your dApp after it has undergone all necessary testing. Once your app has been tested, you will be ready to launch it. It is very important to have a good legal team behind you. Empire Global can help you in this process. You also need to focus on the community for 90 days to 4 months before launching. Try to build a community up to about 10,000 people minimum. These are just a few of the many advantages that dApps have over traditional centralized applications. No middleman. One of the main advantages of dApps is that they eliminate the middleman by automating procedures using distrustless smart contracts. Open source. The majority of the code that powers dApps is open source, making it possible for reviews and, ideally, continual improvement. No downtime. Due to their decentralized design, dApps do not have a single point of failure that may cause the entire network to go offline, like a hosting server. Resistance to censorship. Because dApps are decentralized and have no single point of failure, it is very difficult to censor or manage the network. If you want to build a successful decentralized application in a bear crypto market, Empire Global's team of experts will gladly help with the whole process. Be sure to send any questions you have to info@empireglobal.partners, which will come directly to our representatives, and someone from the team will reply to all emails very quickly. The website is empireglobal.partners. You will find a lot of great information on there as well. And we would love to connect with you on social media. We are always curious to know how you're doing. Or have questions or comments? We want to hear about it. So make sure you find us on Facebook @Empire Global Partners, Twitter @Empire Globals, Medium @Empire-Global, and we are also on YouTube. On behalf of Empire Global Partners, I want to thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time.